The Prince and the Snake. A very short story. The kingdom of Vijaygarh had a wise and kind king. People in his kingdom were very happy. But the king himself was sad and worried. A devilish snake had entered his son's body, and neither medicine nor magic worked to cure his son. When the prince grew up, he thought, "It is because of me that my father is worried." And so, one day, he left the palace. Wandering, he came to another kingdom and found a desolate temple and started to live there. He begged for food, and that's how he lived. The king of that kingdom was cruel, but he had a kind and beautiful daughter. The king was very unhappy with his daughter. That girl was always ridiculing her father's hard work. So the king thought, "She's always talking down to me about my work. I am going to marry her off to a beggar. Then she will know what hard work is." So when the beggar prince came to beg for food in the palace, the cruel king forced him to marry his daughter. The prince and his new bride started for the desolate temple. On their way, they stopped to rest. The princess went around in search of food while her husband went to sleep. When the princess came back, she was shocked to see a snake sitting on her husband's mouth. On the mound nearby sat another snake, and they were talking amongst themselves. "Why don't you leave the body of the prince? He is so kind and gentle," said the snake sitting on the mound. "You too are evil. You attack passers-by. You should not be telling me what to do," replied the snake sitting on the mouth of the prince. Looking at them and listening to them, the princess gathered up all her courage and killed both the snakes. She woke her husband and told him about the two snakes and what they were saying. The prince was overjoyed. He then told her who he really was. They both set off to the prince's palace. As they approached, the king saw them coming and was delighted to see his son. And when he learned that the devilish snake was killed, his joy knew no bounds. The prince and the princess lived happily for a long, long time. And after a few years, the king celebrated the day when the royal couple gave birth to a set of twins, one boy and one girl. And that's the end of this story.